What's up, guys? It's your boy Scion Storm, and you're looking basically at the Storm Files, where I basically talk about my adventures and Warframe for the week and what I've been doing. Basically what you're looking at right now is a stream of 2 weeks ago that Magumu did. I joined in on it, and then Lunsky, another YouTuber and streamer who also does Warframe, joined in on it, and all three of us teamed together with a lucky person who got invited in, and we're basically trying to farm out the malicious rapier, Malicious, or whatever raptor stance from Power Fist that didn't drop in this run after like 40 minutes, and I told Rebecca that we all ended up going to the damn trade thing where we could have did and save us some 40 minutes of doing this, but you know, we tried live, and it's what it is. But I have 3 to 4 points to talk about today. The first point is I would like to thank DE for actually making me a fan site now, and I'm on the official site now. Probably I think the second or third row down and a little bit over, you're gonna see my SS icon there. I'll probably put the screenshot up on the screen so you guys can see which one it is. And with that comes platinum codes. Now what they want us to do with the platinum codes is, you know, to have contests, and then, you know, not just give it to everybody, because that would be cheesy and disrespecting the whole honor of being a fan site in the first place. So what I'm going to do is a contest. Not a real contest where you have to do anything, because I still do want it to be rather simple, so everybody could get in and benefit from it. So what I want is everybody who is subscribed to my channel before Saturday, because I'm going to be doing this on Saturday, 3 p.m. Saturday, so you need to be subscribed to this channel before Saturday, which is the 12th. So you have to sign up by the 11th. If you are not subscribed to this channel by the 11th, even if you come to the stream on Saturday and I find that you're not subscribed to the channel before Saturday, I'm gonna go to the next person who actually did it. It's about as simple as that. So unfortunately, if people who come late, they come in the stream, I can't help you. I'm not gonna be unfair to people who actually, it's kind of like a waiting in line sort of thing. So if somebody was actually waiting in line, they deserve to get their chance to win the 75 platinum. Now a lot of people have a problem with how much platinum that we actually get for these contests. Now at first, initially I was like, it's not even the price of a Scion Dana. But when you think about it for a second, there's a lot of things that you can buy actually with that 75 platinum if you get it. Now there's a lot of stances and there's a lot of mods that are only 10 to 15 to 20 platinum. So if there's a really rare mod that you can't get, and you're the type of person who just doesn't swipe the credit card, or you just don't have money to swipe that, because not everybody has expendable, you know, amounts of money just to be thrown away at video games. So if you can't get something, like let's say you can't get a Lestron Prime barrel or something like that, that's a bad choice because you can get that easy now. But let's say you can't get something like a barrel, maybe you can't get narrow-minded for whatever reason, like you ran so many runs and you just can't get it. Both of those are like between 10 to 15 platinum up on the trading shop, on the trade market. Like pretty much if you go out there and you look, you'll see people selling it for that type of amount. Now if you're a person who doesn't have that much platinum and you got that 75 platinum, bam, you may not be able to buy like a weapon or something, but you can buy parts to put together a weapon together if you're missing certain things. So it actually is useful. It's technically free money. So like, don't look down. I see a lot of people looking down on it, and then like when other YouTubers make contests and stuff like that, they're like, oh, it's nothing, I don't care about that. But no, somebody somewhere cares, and it actually is good for you if you actually get it. So no, don't think like that. So other than that, just be subscribed by Friday the 11th and be in the stream. I'm gonna put the stream in the description. Be in the stream at 3 p.m. No, actually, you know what? I'm changing that. I'm sorry. It's not going to be 3 p.m. It's going to be 7 p.m. 7 p.m. on Saturday. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I don't know where I got 3 p.m. from, because that's incorrect. I'm not even going to be home at 3 p.m. 7 p.m. on Saturday, and you're in there. Like, I'm going to try to get everybody platinum on Saturday. Everybody that I can get, whoever's there, you more than likely gonna get platinum. So if I only got like 30 people there, 30 people gonna get platinum. That's the way it's gonna roll. That's the way I would like it to be. If it ends up being way more than that, I'm going to try to do my best with that within time variation. I'm not going to be streaming all day. It's probably going to be 3 hours. So I'm going to get as many people as I can in that 3 hours. Alright, guys? So that aside, also we're going to be giving out free stuff. Like, I normally when I stream, if I have anything in my inventory, I open my inventory up and somebody says they want it, then we trade. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. It's whatever, because I don't really sell stuff on the trade house. If I need platinum, I just swipe the credit card. Not that I'm being spoiled. Don't run around saying Scion is being spoiled. It's not that I'm being spoiled. If at the point where I need something, I'm swiping the card just to support DE. And like, I like to give them between $10 to $15 a month, just like a monthly subscription. That's just my prerogative. I'm not saying everybody needs to do that. That's what I do. Other than that, next thing I want to talk about is the thing that pretty much is on everybody's mind. And it's on my mind because I have a different perspective on this than everybody else, and that's the perfect world thing. Now, I'm in a weird place, because on my channel you guys see a lot of the times I cover a lot of PWE, and I even have a press account on the eastern version of PWE, which is like the Chinese version and everything else. I have a press account on there where I can actually review their games, and you see some of my reviews on the game. Like, I had Swordman Online reviewed before anybody else did because I had a press account on the eastern servers. So like I said, it's a little bit strange for me, because I know how Perfect World Entertainment operates, and I know what they do to games, and I don't want that to happen here. So my suggestion to DE, because I know they look at me and they watch, and I tell DE Rebecca to look and stuff like that, and she's pretty good with that. She responds to everybody, even if it's not fast, even if it's not within a week, she will respond to you. So don't if you just try to talk to her, she doesn't speak to you, don't feel slighted. She will get to you. See, it's strange, because PWE is a good resource. Now, if this is being done as a resource, if they're going to actually put resources behind DE, then that's fine, it'll work. But they cannot, under any circumstances, have any control over Warframe, over monetization, over none of that. No, because they do not know how to do it at all. As big as that company is, there's not anybody in that company with common sense to know how to properly do it in the Western world. Eastern world, their processes work. It works fine, because the Eastern countries, it works fine in the Eastern countries, because let's be honest, they just throw money away in the Eastern countries. They don't give a F. If something is grindy, they will play it. If something is pay to win, they don't care, they will pay it. That doesn't work in the Western countries at all. I don't know why companies still keep doing it and thinking that it's going to work, because all it does is piss off the Western countries' public, specifically America. It just pisses Americans off altogether. So I don't know why companies still do it. It must have some type of profit that they're not saying. It really must, because I don't see not a single person up, like, just literally, like, nowhere. I don't see any processes. I don't even see any publishers. I don't see anybody say that they like it at all, Western countries. So people just must be paying and talking crap at the same time, which could be, yeah, you never know. They could be saying, oh, I don't like it, and then secretly, pulling the credit card out real slow and swiping it, and then going back on the forums and be like, I don't like it, it's pay to win. In the meantime, they paying to win. So, people do that. I'm not saying that that's not impossible and not what's going on, but Western people, like, as a whole, I know I don't do that. I don't like that. And like, I'll pay and towards, like, to support the company. I'm not gonna pay to automatically make my frame like OP, so I just don't die or anything and can't kill nothing, or like, just no, I'm not gonna do anything like that. That's not fair, in my opinion. I think some of you may have seen, if you've been on my channel before, how I feel about certain things. I've done numerous videos on pay to win aspects and how I feel it should really go. And I'm strongly saying to pay attention, because Perfect World Entertainment does not know how to Western monetize, like, at all. They do not know how to do it at all. They have failed every single time, every single game. They have not done it correctly at all. And it could be just in my opinion and everything else, but to be honest with you, all they've done every single time in every single game, from Star Wars to Blacklight to Perfect World itself, the game, is overpriced stuff and make things that should have or probably was already part of the game, like in Star Wars example. And I'll give you an example of that. If Perfect World is allowed to take over things like Pharma, the Scion Danas, the Orokin Cell, like the Orokin Catalyst and all that, they'll all go pay shop and we'll no longer be able to get them in the game. And I'm calling it. If they allow us to actually take over that much, that's what's gonna happen. Things like that. Things that we can earn with a little hard-earned, like, you know, elbow grease and stuff like that, all officially goes away. They don't know what elbow grease is. Now, all they know is credit card swipe. Like, pretty much. And I'm not kidding. This is why people are making petitions and everything else, because they already know. And I hope that enough people like me, I know that probably not that it's going to do the company line and say DE is great and everything else, because DE is great, but sometimes people need help on something when they're making a bad decision. Like, unless Perfect World is actually giving you some type of power and say, okay, well, we're giving you financial backing, we're just going to back away and let you do what you do. Unless they're doing that, don't do it. Because if they're going to come in and say, we're going to start adding Perfect World type of policies and stuff like that, it's already over. Like, you're going to watch the game plummet. So unless this is just a cash out and it's like, okay, well, we know we made Warframe, we're just going to move on from here, let Perfect World take over for it. If that happens, I don't even know what to say, because you're going to have literally like a million people, like more than a million, millions of people kind of pissed off. First of all, it's going to be even more hate on Perfect World than it already is right now. And to be honest with you, if I ran a company and Perfect World came to me, I would go the other way. To be honest with you, I don't think DE really realizes just how much the Western world hates Perfect World. And I'm not even talking about dislike, I'm talking about hate. Like Nexon, like pissed off hate. Doesn't like the company, will not support the company, will not pay anything to the company. It's because they ruin games. So that's all else I'm gonna say on that. It's probably already a foregone conclusion, which is why they can't talk about it anyway. So I'm probably wasting my voice and wasting facts and everything else. But just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I look at my Ash right now, and then I don't want this character to end up just having stuff locked that I have to pay for automatically. Like, I like supporting DE when I want to support DE, and I do support DE, but I don't like the fact that it might go to the point where I'll be forced to do it. That's why I dislike pay to win, when things are forced. It should never be forced at all, and that's what Perfect World does. So that's my spiel on it. That's my Storm Files for right now, and I think I'll close it with talking about the up-and-coming patch, which probably isn't going to be tomorrow, because Steve pretty much said it's probably not going to be tomorrow, which is sad. I'm sad face, because I wanted the cool, bro. I want to get this over with. I want to see new Warframe. I want to see the new UI, because the new UI was good. The people who made the UI, they need props, because that's a good UI. I remember when they hired and they came in, they were laughing at the old UI, and they were like, "What the hell is this shit?" Like, they really were like laughing at the UI, and they did nice work. Like, it really looks like Warframe. Like, you're supposed to have that type of UI. Like, Warframe should be using comms and stuff like that. Like, they should be looking at like little like hollow watches and stuff, like, oh, this should appear on your arm and be like, Tenno, go kick ass, and like stuff like that. Like, she shouldn't be popping up as some imaginary screen that you don't even know where the screen is at, or you sitting in space somewhere, like in the dark, kneeling down. Like, where the hell are you at? Like, alternate reality? Like, that was always ridiculous from the start, to be honest with you. So pretty much that's it. This was me, and like we did pretty good with this, and I was just destroying everything with Electron Prime, the gun that people swear it sucks and doesn't do anything, and I just look at them like, yeah, it sucks. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I'll be bad. At any rate, be legendary, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. Thanks for watching me, Scion Storm. I do anything and everything MMOs. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and get at me on any social media that you feel. I am on there. Holla at me, be legendary, and I will see you next time.